They lead to you. XRP was never just a crypto. It was a US government backdoor all along. What if I told you XRP wasn't just a fintech experiment, but a pre-programmed, mid-engineered protocol designed to take over global settlements quietly? While the world mocked Ripple as centralized, insiders were positioning XRP to become the Plan B digital dollar, licensed, patented, and silently deployed. Let's unravel the financial coup you were never meant to see. Start with MIT, the brain of America's digital future. MIT's Media Lab is where blockchain academia meets state-sponsored engineering. Early Ripple white papers and consensus models were reviewed, discussed, and modeled by MIT researchers. Meanwhile, Ripple Labs was granted patents around consensus and distributed ledgers that resemble public-private infrastructure. Not open-source rebellion, strategic financial weaponization. 3. XRPL's consensus isn't random, it mirrors Fed-sponsored pilot designs. The Boston Fed plus MIT Digital Currency Initiative created Project Hamilton, a high-throughput CBDC test bed. Sound familiar? Parallel validators. Deterministic finality, no mining, low latency. Multi-asset support, in short, a public sector replica of XRPL fundamentals without calling it XRP. 4. Ripple Labs and US policy circles, too close for comfort. Ripple didn't start in a garage, it started with connections to the US Treasury, direct involvement in IMF and WEF task forces, meetings with central banks and payment regulators, inclusion in BIS-level dialogue about digital liquidity and CBDCs. If XRP was a threat to the system, it wouldn't be invited into the engine room, it was designed to run it. 5. XRP is not the outsider, it's the insider with the disguise. While Bitcoin was marketed as the rebellion, XRP quietly built ISO 20020 to compliance, multi-jurisdictional liquidity corridors, regulatory-grade AML, KYC tools, partnerships with countries like Palau, UK, UAE, Singapore, and all of it backed by tech that mirrors academic models straight out of MIT. It was never just a coin, it's programmable settlement infrastructure. 6. The theory, XRP is the Plan B digital dollar masked as a corporate product. Why launch it through a company like Ripple? Because if the US launched XRP directly, it would trigger congressional backlash, market panic, geopolitical resistance. Instead, Ripple built the tech, distributed it globally, then integrated it institutionally. Now it's ready for a Fed or IMF flip without needing to change anything. Flip the switch, call it something else, the rails are already in place. 7. The coup isn't coming, it already happened, on-chain. The US didn't lose the blockchain race. It quietly won, using XRPL as the silent rail. The media chased an FTS. The banks watched Ripple. And now the regulators are watching as XRP settles more and more value without making headlines.